It's not quite Christmas time yet, but it is time for whiskey news. And I'm Kevin.
And I'm Doriana.
And
this
is
low,
Whiskey
man.
Newbs.
I gotta get my voice.
You gotta get your memory going.
I think it stopped for a second.
So again, I'm Kevin.
Yep. No, I'm Doriana.
Okay. And this is Mellow Corn.
Yeah. Last time I completely had forgotten about this, and when you brought this up last time we were in the liquor store, I was actually really excited. I don't know what I'm excited for because it's mellow corn.
But it's corn.
I don't know about you. I love cornflakes.
Corn whiskey. Yeah, you love corn.
I love whiskey. So I mean, like, what's not to love?
And it's bottled in bond, so we love.
I love this color.
Yeah, well, I mean, it really looks like this thing was designed in the '60s, and they haven't changed the design time. It
kind of looks like a bottle of oil too.
It does, yeah.
like corn oil. I wouldn't.
That's really.
It looks really like corn syrup. I mean, I guess
distilled
we'll see how
bottled.
Sweet it is.
Yeah, Heaven Hill Distilleries. Yeah. Okay.
I wasn't picturing or tasting anything too sweet, but now that I'm thinking about it,
no
cork. Really easily.
Yeah, no, it's plastic top. Normally, this is like a $10, $13, $15 whiskey, depending on where you're at. Here, it's $23 because we're in Oregon.
Gosh.
Yeah, I know.
Wow.
So I don't know if it'll be worth $23 because I'm giving you.
Yes.
That's mine.
No, we're switching.
We don't do it that way.
This is my glass now.
So I don't know if it'll be worth $23 because most people are saying it's good as a $10 whiskey.
Yeah, it smells like a $15 whiskey to me at best. Definitely not a $20 whiskey, but...
And again, it's 50% alcohol, so it is bottled in bond, 100%.
It doesn't smell bad.
Oh,
that's one thing I'll say. It smells nice. It smells mellow.
It's very bright.
Like a yellow.
Yellow. It smells yellow.
This actually gives me a wine feeling. Like a white wine feeling. I don't know, but...
No, it's harsher than a wine, obviously.
Oh, you know what I'm actually thinking of, I think? Champagne. I never expect champagne to have, like, a really... alcohol smell. And sometimes champagne can kind of smell earthy like this.
I smell... It's like a perfume. It's high-level perfume. Like, it's very flowery.
Vanilla.
And I'm guessing that's because corn is naturally a sweet thing. Corn syrup, of course. So this is, I went into this knowing it was going to be sweet.
This is like if you distilled those honeydew flowers. If you got a whole bunch of that and you distill.
Yeah, because honeydew is definitely sweet, and it does have that honey. It's got a honey smell to it. Yeah. I'll go with it.
Ooh, spicier than expected. Had a little more kick. And then it went right into a sweet.
Yeah, it's sweet. It's
more of a burn than I expected.
Yeah, it does.
I can feel it going down. It is like literally mellow. Like,
yeah, it is mellow corn. I mean,
you can't get much more mellow than
whoever named this got it spot on. It is definitely mellow.
And like when after the burn goes away, and I feel like I'm getting the taste back. It's, you know what it is? It's like when you take in a bite of sweet corn, like canned sweet corn.
Yeah.
And you let that like go away. That's what it tastes like.
It sure does.
After drinking whiskey. Like you did all those things together, and like that really nice sweet corn flavor is really like nice and juicy. So this is kind of nice because this is a very juicy whiskey. Like, it's not dry.
I don't know why it's so expensive here because I don't see anybody really buying this.
It's probably
for
like
this taste profile.
What, like maybe the way they import it or something makes it cost
I don't know because...
Where does it come from?
I mean, things like Elijah Craig and things like that aren't much more expensive than any other place. I don't know. I really don't know. Maybe because Evan. I was gonna say maybe because it's bottled in bond, but Evan Williams is bottled in bond. That's $15. So
one thing I'll say is that it's better than a lot of the whiskeys that we've gotten that are more expensive. So at least it's not a bad whiskey. It's overpriced, I think, for where we are, but like, I don't know. For
I
some
was
reason,
judging
if
it off
you-
that first drink. I don't know. I
you're
was
saying?
very underwhelmed.
It's very bland. Like, but then I don't know. There's like flavor in that blandness to me. It's like when you think bread isn't a flavor, or like it's like that yeast flavor is very subtle. Whatever you taste in like rice is very subtle. This is like that experience. Like you're getting a very subtle flavor, but it's mostly just alcohol and a little bit of sweetness.
Tastes almost like a cola.
Mm-hmm.
It's so sweet to me, and of course, if you're a fan of the show, and if you're a true Whiskey Noobs fan, and you've been here since the beginning, just grinding through these episodes,
yeah.
you know what I mean? You're one of the 7 viewers a week, you know what I mean?
Right.
You would know that sweet whiskey is not my forte.
Yeah, and
Elijah Craig is about as sweet as I've gone, to the point where I really like it.
It's like it comes up on you at first. Like at first, it doesn't seem like it's gonna be that sweet, because like when I smelled it and I tasted it, the first thing that hit me wasn't sweetness.
Mm-hmm.
But then that's what I take away, like every time I'm really. And then when I smell it, it smells way more sweet. We haven't done the water test in a while. I feel like this would be a good one to test that with.
Try doing it?
Yeah, I think maybe. I don't want a whole gallon.
Well, I don't know. I think our record for this is about the same, to tell you the truth.
Let's see. Ooh.
Yeah,
well, that's not bad.
That's
yours. We keep rouletting them.
I know, we just trade them instead of.
You gave me the babiest.
I gave you the perfect amount.
No, we have to taste each other. See.
That's true. Yes.
Well, it doesn't smell that different, except the perfume is a little more highlighted, actually. Whoop!
I think the more water,
spicier here.
The water I think brought out more of the sweet. This smells more spicy to me.
That smells more spicy.
This smells lighter and sweeter.
Why do I feel like I smell more like pepper, but apricot too? So it's like sweet and peppery. I don't know. I don't know if I like it with more water or not.
Let's see. That made it spicier.
I kind of like it with the little dash, because it's like it gives you that little bit of zang and zest, but then it's mostly like still a sweet kind of pear experience. Oh, I'm not digging this.
This whiskey?
Not with all the water.
Not with all the water.
Took all the sweetness out. It was like, I don't know. I don't know about mixing that with water. I don't think that would be good on ice. Not for me, at least. Maybe with sweet tea, this would be good. But like mixing that with too much ice.
I don't know if I like this one that much.
Yeah, it's not a. It's kind of more of a miss than a hit. It's not.
And you were kind of into it when we first started. And now that we've I don't. Was it because we added water to it? Did that make it?
It might be one that you can't dilute, because it's so diluted already. You're diluting, like,
It tastes like cheap
getting
whiskey to me.
Water and putting that in your soda water.
I mean, it's better than. I don't know. I think I might like something that's more generic, like Burnside. Like, I didn't like the Burnside, but I might like the Burnside more just because.
I like the Burnside. That's funny.
I don't know. I might need a little more time with this one.
This is kind of like if you're feeling like you want to get drunk, it feels like I'm going to get drunk.
Yeah, I mean, plastic cap, cheap looking bottle. And
like if you're just feeling like, I want something on the cheaper realm, but I want to get hammered, this is going to deliver. Some of these don't taste good.
Yeah.
And they don't get you drunk. I'm like, what is really the
This
point?
is 50% alcohol.
So at least you're getting a good, like, that might be why it sells. That might be why it's a little more priced.
It might be one of the cheapest bottled in bond bottles, so people might just.
They just have a leniency to it. But I don't think if it's worth it. I mean, I was curious, and now I'm not. Like, now I know. I mean, if you're wanting to mix drinks, this might be a really good, interesting, like,
Well, it's stronger, so it's gonna give you. It's gonna.
And it has an interesting, like a citrus pairing taste. Like I feel like it would go good with a lot of interesting mixes. It's not too expensive. It's going to bear its weight in the, like it's not gonna fizzle out. It's gonna get you, feeling pretty good. Like I already feel kind of like maybe that's why it's mellow corn too, because it's like it doesn't get you too.
Yeah, I feel mellow.
Like, too much. I feel like a little.
Would you say you feel mellow?
I feel pretty mellow, and this is kind of like a wine type of drink, because wine gets me buzzing.
The aftertaste I just don't like.
No, it's not. It's not a great taste especially after the water. The water really knocked out the flavor, and it's just like spicy water, spicy hot water. Yeah, not really. Not really impressed.
No, I don't think I'm gonna give this a no. Definitely not for $23. If it was $10, I don't know. If I could get it $10, $13, I don't even think I'd get it again. Unless it mixes good. If it mixes well, then I would buy it for $10 or $13. But I'm never gonna buy this again for $23. That's a little outrageous to expect anybody here in Oregon to buy this. What I would say is bottom shelf whiskey. This is.
It's like a little bit of step above.
It's kind of making me sick to my stomach to keep drinking it. To tell you the truth,
it's not like it doesn't feel bad, but it doesn't. It's like I can feel it in there. Maybe because I don't take as big gulps.
Maybe it's too much corn.
Drink it pretty slow.
It's too much corn for me.
Yeah, corn is really sweet, and like sweets affect your stomach. Like. Maybe that's why it's a little more heavily priced here in Oregon. I don't know if it's because, like, people are just usually more healthy and conservative, but I don't see a lot of corn products just, like, flying off the shelves more than normal. There's a lot more grains and other stuff, like wheat, that people lean towards. So it might be, like, a thing for other places.
What are you going to go with, though?
Like a thumbs down.
Thumbs down.
Thumbs down. I don't know. It's like, not something that I... Like, if someone had it and they were like, hey, you want this? I'm like, yeah, I'm good. I'm not trying to get a hangover. I'm not trying to feel sluggish. It feels like it's going to be heavy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it feels like it's going to be weighted. And I'd rather drink Jack Daniels, Evan Williams, a list.
If you've got your choices, yeah. If you weren't reviewing every week and... At the moment, we're kind of basing what we drink based off of what we're reviewing because of Christmas time and funds and money and such. So, yeah, if you had your choice, I don't think, either of us would pick this to be our choice for the week.
This is that weird bottle you get out that has a little dust on it that you're like, hey, you trying to do this tonight? You trying to have a weird night?
Yeah, you could break that out at a party and everybody would, do some shots of mellow corn and everybody would be like, whoa, that one dude brought out this yellow bottle of whiskey, man.
That's kind of the appeal to it. Like, I feel like if no one's heard of it too, it could be just that random bottle that you bring out that still gets people fucked up. It's not too expensive, so you can get maybe a bottle or two. Not that we're having parties anymore. I mean, with your family now, you can get drunk.
Just by yourself. Me and her.
Grandma and grandpa, maybe you can get drunk.
All right.
Give them a bottle.
You got anything you want to say to the fans?
Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Hope you're having a merry holidays. Hope you're having happy whatever you're doing.
Smash that like, subscribe, and upwards button on the thumb looking thing.
That's true. Do that.
All of those things help. And your views, just you being here watching us, we enjoy your time, and I'm sure you enjoy our time. Or you better.
Oh, no.
All right, well, with that, raise your glasses. Tink. And cheers to you. And remember to love yourself.